Today we have a Kha'Zix game by Borja Fuenla on EU West. 3 minutes in, Kha'Zix heads up top to gank Cho'Gath. The reason this works here is that he jumps to intercept the path along which Cho'Gath would retreat. This allows him to output a lot of damage and secure the kill. 13 minutes in, Kha'Zix closes in on Cho'Gath with perfect positioning. Cho'Gath has to walk past him to get to the turret. But then, Kha'Zix throws away his positioning and mobility advantage by jumping behind Cho'Gath, and Cho'Gath simply walks away. Remember to only use your leap when you know you can execute a target or to reposition yourself. Don't treat it like other damage abilities. Kha'Zix should be using the blast cone to come over the wall with Morgana here, but instead uses his leap to come over the wall. Now his jump is on cooldown and he has one less ability available for the upcoming fight. Having his jump up could have allowed him to get onto Xerath without taking any damage from Xera's ult. This fight could have gone much better. 16 minutes in, Kha'Zix jumps too soon and jumps directly onto Cho'Gath, and as a result, Cho'Gath gets away without taking much damage. Remember how well you ganked 3 minutes in, intercepting Cho along his escape path? That's what you wanted to do here as well. You totally would have killed him. 18 minutes in, during a team fight, Kha'Zix starts focusing tank Nunu, putting himself in between him and the enemy team. This is a massive positioning error, along with a focusing error. Do not focus the tank when there are carries around, and more importantly, don't put yourself in a position where you're the front line for your team, since you, but a simple Kha'Zix, will get burst down pretty quickly. Nunu dies here, but he got what he wanted. Most of your team got wiped out as a result of everyone focusing Nunu. 21 minutes in, you're going for the mid turret with no vision of the surrounding area. During moments like these, you must warn your teammates to be ready to run. The enemy team is either doing Baron or they're coming for you to stop this push. As a result of this failure to communicate, both Galio and Kled get caught and die, while Kha'Zix makes it to safety, and now the red team is 5v3. While defending the turret here, Kha'Zix loses over half his HP. He doesn't have any lifesteal items, so he ought to recall and heal up to be ready for the next fight, but instead he decides to stick around for 2 whole minutes until the next fight is underway. At this point, he enters the fight with half his HP bar missing and gets killed pretty quickly. This did not have to happen. Always recall after taking heavy damage in a team fight to ensure that you're fully prepared for the next fight. 27 minutes in, Kha'Zix leaps onto the enemy Nunu while they're both extremely low on HP. Listen, I get that you want the kill, but once again, he's a tank, so you get killed while he walks away. Don't throw your life away focusing the enemy tank. 38 minutes in, Kha'Zix leaps onto Nunu. Again. He doesn't get killed here, but this is a habit he needs to kick. 43 minutes in, he's jumping at the tank Nunu again, but this time carries are around. Extremely dangerous. 50 minutes in, the red team pulls off an amazing team fight, wiping out most of the blue team, at which point they decide to do Baron. These are extremely high death timers, so the enemy team has no tanks for 50 seconds. This Baron call is going to cost the red team the game, as they could have easily pushed straight down mid and taken the Nexus with Galio tanking as needed, but going for the Baron gives the enemy team an opportunity to come back into the game. Sure enough, 54 minutes into the game, the blue team defeats the red team in a team fight and goes on to win the game. Kha'Zix started off great in this game, but there are a number of areas for improvement. When playing an assassin, never focus the enemy tank. You should always be thinking about how you can kill the enemy carries. Additionally, when you go to gank a lane, make sure to put yourself along the escape path of your target instead of using your dash ability. Lastly, as the jungler, the Baron call is yours to make. When you see multiple 50-second death timers on the enemy team, always try to close out the game over going for the Baron buff. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, do subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitter, and check out the video links on either side. Leave a comment about the kind of content you'd like to see in future videos, and check out the Patreon link if you'd like to support this channel directly.